Hello everyone, this is dietitian Chandana Datta from Float Away. Been practicing for around 16-18 years, and because of this pandemic and we all are suffering emotionally, physically, we feel that we are all talking about immunity, like how immunity is boosting us. Now, when we talk about immunity, the first thing which comes to our mind is it is the first and last line of defense which protects us from all our external environment, maybe pathogen, virus, bacteria, it can be anything around us, and how our body is protecting it. Now, we've been harping on this word immunity for years, and we are thinking of different ways by which we can build in this immunity in our body. But have you ever thought how to nurture this immunity and restore this immunity within our body? How we can do that? Now we are all hearing about turmeric, cardamom, cinnamon, many things. So all these are eatables. So the first thing which comes to our mind is eating something, some nutrient dense foods which will give us immunity. But believe me, it is the four pillars which I'll talk to you about is it's emotional health, it is the right kind of exercise, food and sleep. So when these four things we are combining together in the right way, only then our body is in optimum immunity. Now, how can we do that? The question comes to all of us, our mind, that how can we do that? So when we talk about immunity again, I would like to stress on few foods which help us or they act as immunity boosters. Now we all are quite familiar about turmeric, which is used in the kitchen. Now what does it have? It has something called an element called curcumin, and that has an antibacterial, anti-inflammatory property. So the main motto when we talk about immunity is reducing inflammation. So all foods which will reduce inflammation, we will be having that to boost our immunity. A very low, now we stress more on local things. Because of this lockdown, we are stressing on things easily available. So a very local vegetable which comes to my mind is pumpkin. Yes, and we all are aware of it, how nice it is and how good it tastes if we cook it in the right manner. So pumpkin, all kinds of yellow and orange vegetables are rich in vitamin A. So they have beta carotene, which is again converted into vitamin A. And vitamin A plays a very active role in boosting our immunity. Now we are again very conscious about washing hands, yes, and taking a proper bath. So when we talk about bath, like our grandmothers, I think you all are aware that our grandmothers used neem leaves. So neem has an antiseptic, antibacterial, antifungal property. So even neem can be used. Just soak some neem leaves in your bathing water and we can take a nice bath also with it. Yes? Okay. Now we all are familiar with seeds. We are all popping in seeds. Pumpkin seeds, flax seeds, chia seeds, but are we aware of the benefit we are getting from the seeds and how much seeds are we consuming and what is the form in which we are consuming these seeds? So that's again very important. So here I would like to stress upon a particular kind of a condiment, and it's also roasted and taken. It's called star anise. Now this star anise has certain properties which is known as a shikimic acid, and it plays a it is a very important ingredient in treating Tamiflu and different kinds of influenza. So again we can take that star anise, roast it, grind it, make it in a powder form, add it to our curd, make a raita out of it. Yes. And one more thing, during pandemic, because of this pandemic and the lockdown, we all crave for foods which are sweet. We crave for sweet foods. So why don't we make some chutneys? The different kinds of fruits are available in the market, like the apple. Yes, we can just scrape it, even wash it properly, take off its skin and make a nice chutney of it, because various essential acids like tartaric acid, malic acid, these are all present in it. So we can make a nice chutney, definitely with a little amount of sugar, not too much, because sugar will again increase your glycemic load, bring down your metabolism. So I'll talk about it later. Now another important food which I would like to stress on is all the condiments we have in our home. Cardamom, pepper, yes, all these cloves. Cloves again have a very important role to play in our gut health. So chewing some cloves, in the olden days, it's being used in Ayurveda also nowadays, treating your acidity, your reflux disorder with cloves. You must have seen that most of the toothpastes have cloves in it. Why? Because they have antibacterial, anti-inflammatory properties in them. So cloves are very good. So what we can do is, just while making our early morning tea, we can put all the condiments, whatever is handy or available in the kitchen, brew it for some time, and just take that tea with some green tea leaves, or maybe the normal tea leaves, add some dash of lime. So that can be a very good immunity booster. And why I am talking about it is, the best time would be taking it in the early morning, because we need to flush off the toxins from our body. So it will act as a detoxifier. Now, as I spoke about the various kinds of foods which boost our immunity, there are also certain foods which cripple our immunity. Maybe I'm exercising, maybe I'm doing pranayams, I am walking, I'm eating good amount of nutrient dense food, but a very big question comes here is, am I using my emotions? Am I also using my senses? Am I using the right quantity of food? So these are again very important in boosting your immunity. Am I in peace of mind? Yes, am I at peace of mind? So that's also very important when we talk about immunity. So again, I'll go back to the foods which cripple our immunity. The first is, we all are very aware, and we keep on hearing that not to take refined sugars. But why? Refined sugars bring down the immunity by 50%. It brings our metabolism down. So whatever way we have exercised and taken nutrient dense food, but again the metabolism goes back. Yes. Another very important thing is alcohol. Why? Because it acts as a diuretic, flushing off a lot of vitamins, especially vitamin C from our body, and it increases the inflammation also in our body. So we have to think that the consumption of alcohol should be brought down to minimum. Another major role the alcohol plays is, it creates inflammation of the liver, and we all know that liver is the detox organ of our body. We need to think about oils which we are using. What kind of an oil am I using in my food? Yes, the more we use the refined oil, again the immunity goes down. So these were the very common foods which we have in our kitchen, and we have a tendency to use them. So sugar and oils and reducing your alcohol, we really need to do that, because that cripples our immunity. Yes. Another very important thing during this lockdown is use of probiotics. We are all aware a very good probiotic is curd yogurt. Yes, but in the olden days, I think you all have heard about cooking rice at night and soaking it in little water. So even that can be consumed, maybe 3 to 4 teaspoons in the morning will really take, believe me, very good care of your gut. If you have a reflux disorder, or if you are suffering from gastric issues, this will really help you, because it is again used as a probiotic. Okay, so now what I would like to tell you is, we already spoke about food which boosts immunity. We spoke about a food which cripple our immunity. Now very important is thinking about a positive health, and thinking about that I am at positive health. Yes, we call these affirmations. Talking to us in a positive manner. Yes, bringing up the spirit, bring self evaluating ourselves in a positive manner, and always telling to ourselves and our family members is that I am at positive health and I will definitely overcome this pandemic. So this kind of positive health affirmations, believe me, is very important at this point of time. I hope you enjoyed my video, and do let me know if you have any other topic in mind which I would love to cover for you. And do follow me on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Thanks for watching. Bye.